That vacuum is mental. So always pick your time when you're going to video record. Okay. Here we go. So we got one of these. Micro-Ace EF64. Always a bit of a problem to service these, as parts are not as readily available as you can imagine. Now, it's been a bit of a shelf queen for several years. This has not been used. I've had it for quite a long time. Now, the issues we've had, one traction tyre was missing, and on the other side it was mostly there except for a complete chunk missing, so they had obviously disintegrated at some point, and it was a poor runner, and so it would just go along the track going stop, stop, and I'm just like, yeah, that's needing some work. So in the time frame of 2 hours, and you can tell I'm not annoyed by it, I had made this up. I cut a bit of sponge, made a little plinfy sort of, what do you call it? You know, it's just something to sit, a cradle, that's the word. Sit it in a cradle. I had one of these power packs on this table. I had this cable here. And I ran the cable to the power pack, and basically this was after a while of trying to work out what I was going to do to actually do, and what I came up with was, this is what I did. I pulled the whole thing loco apart to get the bogies out, and basically that meant finding some traction tyres, which I have plenty of for different makes. Unfortunately, I had a pair of Fleischmann ones for whatever reason. They went in, they seemed okay, but they weren't sitting super in the grooves. So what I was doing was, by making something on the cradle, and obviously making this sit a lot better than it is doing in the demonstration, you get the idea. I sat a wire in there and a wire in here, and basically let it run in full power. So not only would free up, but it would also keep the wheel spinning, so I could get my little little knife here. Nothing flash, but enough to just sort of smooth and fit the tyres. And I got going with that for a bit, with a small amount of success. Didn't really work because it would fall off still on the track. And you got to admit, it comes to a point when you get to 2 hours and you just go, right, that's it. I'm cutting those tyres out again. I'm going to see what it runs like with no tyres at all. Because that was the problem. It did have partial tyre in one of the wheels. And guess what it did? It decided to go round and around and around and around. And damn you, you stupid loco. Bloody useless thing. There's a moral to the story, but for the life of me, I don't know what it is. Don't buy Micro-Ace? No, do buy Micro-Ace. Just be prepared for the fact that nothing's going to last forever. Parts are going to be hard to come by. If you're going to need to replace parts, you're going to have to probably make your own parts. Or, failing that, it's going to become, a parts donor for something else. And that's about it. So this runs. It's very frustrating. I mean, honestly, I could literally set that up right now. And away it goes. Give us a moment. As you can see, I script everything, all planned. Yes, what are you? You're this one, I hope. Oh no, you're not. Okay. As you can see, I plan everything. There we go. Look at him go. Don't prove me wrong now. But look at it. No traction tyres. I'm not sure what its pulling power would be at this precise moment in time. Oh, hello. Why are you slowing down a lot, though? But honestly, though, two hours, and then you just sort of cut all the bits out you put in, and you're just like, now it works. So there you are. Moral of the story, test first. Oh no, test first and then try the bare minimum to get it to work. Don't go mental. But still, I've now worked out how to put stuff in a cradle. Worked out a power supply for putting stuff, putting power through the stuff in the cradle, and I've worked out a way to true tyres, and I've worked out a way to clean wheels. If that's not serviceable. Alright, that's about it for another episode. Also welcome questions, if you want me to answer some questions, or look puzzled at questions, one of the two. Alright, see ya.